Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be taking a look at how to refill the HP 1522 36A cartridge. The guy that looks just like this with the little chip right there. I'll just try to show that again. There's a chip right there. And then here's the hopper right here. This guy right here. So what we want to first start by doing is having a good work area. What I'll do is, I like to do is I just have 4 pieces of paper, and then I just like to spread them out and make a little work area for myself. Now, while you're doing this, you could also make sure that your hole making tool, it's right over here, I'll show you, I'm just using a plate to put it on, is nice and hot. It's been on for about 5 minutes. Mine is definitely on. I can see it and I can feel it. And then what I like to do is I actually like to tape the middle of these papers just so that they don't move around. Just like that. I'm actually going to move my work area up a bit. I'll try to get you guys to take a look at it here. So we'll just move my work area up so you can see the hole making tool right here. So all we want to do is, once it's hot, like I was showing you before, here's a hopper. So the chip's right here. This is the hopper right here. We're going to make a hole right there. I'm going to show you again, right here. Okay, and what we want to do is try to aim right in the middle. And then just all you need to do is just, hopefully I can show you, I'm not left-handed. But you just very gently just push down with a nice hot hole making tool. And just gently push. It'll go through by itself. I just like to turn just a little bit as I'm pushing down. Then as you push through, and then bam, you're through. And that's it. Once you have a nice, beautiful hole, just like that. Nice, round, beautiful hole right there. And that's it. And then what you can also do is, before you actually turn this guy off, and make sure that the hole that you've created does not fall in. Mine actually got into the hole making tool right here. Yeah, just pop it out. So what I also like to do is, because the chip right here has 2 notches that block it, right here you can see the 2 ends right here. What we'll do is we'll just actually use the hole making tool and just push off the ends. Just do it very lightly and just push the ends off so that you can actually see the board. And I'll just do that with the other side. Try to show you. I just gently push it, and that's it. Now, what ends up happening is you just get these 2 little chunks of plastic, and right like that. And what you can do now is just use your flathead screwdriver, just small guy, and you'll be able to pull out the chip. See, and you can see that my chip is already coming out. Oh, so see it moving? Try to be a little lighter for you. See, you can see it moving right here. And you can just push one back in. And if it's too loose, you can just put a little dab of hot glue. Just heat it up with the lighter and just dab a little hot glue on each side just to keep it in place. But if you do it correctly, this should have enough friction or just enough space so that it just slides in by itself anyway, and you shouldn't have any problems. Once you're done that, what we're going to do is you'll get a package. First of all, you'll get 2 packages. One's going to be like this, which is the chip, the replacement chip, and you just replace it the exact same way that you took it out. Make sure you know exactly which way it is. This goes in the exact same way you took out the old one. Then you're going to get a package like this, which is 100 grams of black toner. And all you need to do is, when you're shaking, you want to make sure it's shaken up really well. Spend about 45 seconds or so. Just shake, shake, shake. And what you'll see is all the ends will start loosening up, and just keep on shaking. And once you're ready, all you need to do is we will actually start by putting on our gloves now. We should have done that from the start, but it's okay because really there's not a lot of toner because my hopper was empty anyways. So, now that we have a nice hole, what we'll do is This guy will still shake up a little bit. Just want to make sure that it's really shaken up well. And by the time you're done, you're going to have absolutely nothing on each end. And the best way to pour is, okay, you're going to be given funnels. I wouldn't even recommend using a funnel. Just use my method that I'm going to show you right here. What you do is you cut the end of the bag, just like this. Well, then you're going to end up with a bag like this. See, well, a bag that's cut, and it's going to look like this. So what you want to do is you want to pinch the end here with one hand, like this, whatever hand you want, and you're going to use that as your, I guess, blocker or stopper or whatever you want to call it, your thumb. You can move and make it do whatever you need to do. Just make sure that you cover up the hole like this, because then you can do whatever you need to do and it's not spilling out. So I like to just go like this, and then slowly pull back your thumb, and then you'll see it start pouring out just like liquid. And then when it fills up, you can just stop it, pull your thumb over that again, and you can just go like this, hold it, see. And if there's a little toner that spills on either side, no big deal. But what you do is once it's filled up a little bit, just shake it down to the side, like this, and then repeat. Pour some more in, and you'll see a little hill or mountain of toner fill up, block, pull up, and then just push it down. And once you're full, you can use our labels that the hole covers that are provided in the kit for this as well. But if you don't want to use your whole bag, you can also just use any packaging tape like this, and just literally, it's this easy. That's it. Just like that, and you're covered. Just make sure there's no holes, and you can keep this. The store life is roughly 2.5 years, but yeah, you can keep on using it as much as you need to. Now that that's done, you get your hole cover that will come in your kit, and you'll see it like this. I like to just make sure that it's just a small piece that you need, and it comes up just like this. We'll just take half of it, just like that, and we'll make sure that it is covered correctly. And make sure that when you put it on, that there's no air holes anywhere, because air is no good for toner. And you can just make sure it's on there, and then just around the hole, make sure that there's no air bubbles or anything, and then just like that. See, and you can cut off the top, but you can just make sure that this hole is completely airtight on every corner, and you're done. You've replaced the chip and you refilled it, and very little spilled. Yeah, if you do it like this, you shouldn't have any problems at all. If you have any questions, please email me at 123cheaptoner.com. Sorry, info@123cheaptoner.com. Or if you have any questions. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully this really helped. Thanks. Take care.